I know that I know I was lost. I just felt like I was in a fog, but I did not trust myself. I didn't know which way to reach out. I know I was needing counseling, mental counseling, therapy, but I just didn't know where to reach out. I just didn't know where to begin. I just felt like I was adrift, like a ship at sea, like lost in a fog bank for 2, maybe 3 years. Just my personal life, I was employed, I was married, but I just felt like my life as a man was just like a ship lost in a fog bank without any direction. I just go through my daily life, go to work, come home, hope my wife was in a pleasant mood, and have dinner and watch a little bit of TV and go to bed and do it the next day. I was raised by two narcissists, so I was raised in an environment of fear and control. I did not trust myself, so that just set me up for the rest of my life as an adult male to attract my childhood, even though I did not know. I was repeating my childhood at a subconscious level because it's what I gravitated to, because it's what I was familiar with at a subconscious level.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow I came across your Facebook page. I don't know if Facebook sent it to me. Somehow I guess I saw it one day, 3, 4 years ago, I think it was maybe. And I thought, wow, maybe there's something to this hypnotherapy. Maybe there's something to it. But your message really resonated with me, but I didn't take action on it for, I'm guessing, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years. But then one day I saw on Facebook, either before I went to work or as soon as I got to work, um, your post that morning, it just resonated with me. It really hit me. It really made an impact. And even though I've been writing down my planner, my daily planner, calling Chris, for weeks, for a year, it never happened. But then this one Facebook post, it really just hit me. And I said, I need to call her this morning. And I did. I finally, after a year and a half, 2 years, finally picked up the phone and made that phone call that I was putting off for well over a year. So I got out of that relationship, got out of a place of my own. My eyes were opened. I'm becoming a lot more self-confident. I'm no longer second-guessing myself, my decisions. As a matter of fact, I wrote my success journal. He told me to write a success journal, and after one of our sessions, there's a Zoom call at work. I don't know how many people, 20, 30, 40 people were on a Zoom call with management. And there's one guy, there's always that one guy who always has a hot mic. There's always that one person who has a hot mic.
Yeah.
And I had the ability to mute that guy. And I went ahead and muted him. And afterwards, I caught myself and I realized I just acted with boldness and confidence. I just muted somebody else's microphone. And I realized this is how it manifests itself in a little ways, is that I just acted without thinking or second guessing myself. I realized that 6 months ago, I never would have done that. He told me one day, "You're a different person. You're a different man." Another friend of mine, another guy, told me the exact same thing. In January, he told me, "You're different. You just sound like a different man." And I said, "Thank you for recognizing that. Thank you for telling me that, because yes, I do feel it within myself. I do feel like a different man. I do feel confident. I feel like a different man. I feel like I have a new lease on life."
Mm. So when you did finally work with me and you started to see results, what was the most surprising thing for you?
Instant results. One, instant results, no long term. This is going to take months or years. That was the first thing. I noticed a change in myself after the first session. The second thing, all of the fears that I had imagined about getting to hypnotherapy is unfounded fears. Is a woman going to take my bank account? She's going to put me under. I'm going to be completely unconscious. She's going to take my credit cards, and um,
That's what
she's
held
gonna,
me back from hypnosis, actually, was those fears. Yeah.
yeah, it's unfounded fears. It was just unfounded fears, but I concocted, and you might see people on TV, the hypnotherapist get somebody to walk around on stage like a chicken, and that never happened. As you explained to me, you're not gonna completely out of it. I was
Okay.
never completely put under where I didn't where I was at. So those fears were completely unfounded. Yeah, I noticed a change in my self confidence after the first session. Completely end of the spectrum. Just like I feel like I have a new lease on life. I'm living by myself. I'm living on my own, but I have peace when I come home in the afternoon.
Hmm.
I have peace in my life. And Chris, I don't know how many times I've told you. I'll tell you again. I could not have done this without you. I wish I would have made that phone call a year earlier. I wish I would have made the call earlier. Just looking back, the person that I was 3, 4 years ago and the man I am now, I am a changed man.
I'm so proud of you, Joe. I'm so proud. I'm in tears right now. I'm so proud of you for all you're changing. You've done amazing.
Thank you. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Hypnotherapy and the role that it can play in a person's development of changing their how they speak to the inner child, reparenting their inner child,
Yeah.
which is what you and I were doing, but I did not know that at the time.
Yeah.
It's only afterwards that I now realize that
Recognize it.
we were reparenting my inner child and looking at and confronting the past fears that were installed, programmed into me as a child
Hmm.
by my parents,
Yeah.
and looking at and examining those fears and realizing that I don't have to tolerate that kind of self-talk or living in an environment of fear, being afraid